man. Real people, real life situations, man. What's going on? How y'all doing? What's good? Welcome to the show. All right, Kenya got the letter for us. What's up?
All right, dear Sam, my wife and I separated 3 months ago. She felt I was cheating on her, although that was far from the truth. I will admit I do work a lot to provide for our family, but sometimes I feel like it's never enough. I don't have time or energy to date her like I did before we got married. We've been going to counseling to fix our marriage, but she still hasn't moved back home.
Mm,
She and our young child have been living with her single best friend, which I don't think is a good look.
mm.
She keeps saying that we will get back together, but we're married. Shouldn't we be working on our marriage while in the same household? Am I being irrational? Is her refusing to come home a sign that she is out there doing her thing? What should I do?
It would make you wonder.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I would be like, okay, all right. So you moved out because you accused me of cheating because of the way I work, and you took our child and moved in with your friend.
But the thing is, he's saying that she was saying, "Listen, I want to date. I want us to go out. I want us to have basically more intimate time." And he said, "Listen, I'm working too much. I don't have time for all that."
No, he said in that letter too that he wants to get with his lady.
Well, he said that he works too much, to date her the same way.
But he's willing to trade. He says that if you hear not, how is he going to do that if she moved out?
Well, it doesn't sound like he said anything like he was willing to meet her emotional needs. He just
Yeah,
said he
man.
wanted to come back in the house. He didn't say he
So
was going
look,
to
this is what you
change.
do. This is what you do. Quit your job and tell her to come back home,
Mm.
and just be there and romance her until
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
No.
So,
There
quit
are
your job.
ways. No.
Quit your job, man. That's what you do
No.
so you can get your lady back. Baby, I didn't quit my job. All
No.
the time is yours, baby.
No, there are ways. I'm sure she doesn't want all of the time, but you have to make dating your person a
You do.
priority in your life. You have to schedule it in just like you schedule everything
That's
else
all
in.
fine, but if her needs need to be met on a higher financial level,
mm,
then what do you do?
mm.
I'm not talking about a whole shift work of time together. I'm
Uh-huh.
talking about,
Well, I'm just
at
saying.
some point, send the child over to the daycare or to the friend's house or something and make time for me to feel like a woman. She might want to just feel like
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
unfortunate how some people
yeah.
cannot figure that. It seems simple, but a lot of people cannot get that together.
Yeah.
They just get so stuck in feeling like they have to do this specific things a specific way.
Yeah.
This is the schedule they're used to.
Yeah.
They feel like they have this burden. They have to work a lot,
Yeah.
or that they
And
just
you're right.
don't. They don't know how to let go.
And it depends on where they come from. If some people, if they come from, they had to bust their ass,
For sure.
and they don't want to go back to what they used to. Some people become addicted to
Yeah, that's
to their
Yeah.
work life, and they're like, I'm not willing to go back that route,
and so yeah, they forget about everything else. It
and they can
sucks.
get lost up in it. But her moving out is not helping the situation.
No, it's
If she
not.
wants to save it, then she needs to come back home, and then he's willing to do what he needs to do as to date, like find romance her now while she's there to get her
Yes.
come back. But
Pick her up.
yeah,
Go on a date. Do
but
something.
accuse him though. I'm looking sideways.
Well, hopefully it's not that she's just being ungrateful or,
It smell like that to
for
me.
his efforts, but he might be taking it that way. He feels like he's justified in what he's doing to provide for the family, which, yes, I'm sure she admires that about you, but she probably isn't ready to just throw in the towel on and just be a roommate. So you
Well,
got to address it's two people's lives that are included in a relationship. So if you think that your role is more important than the other person's role, then you're going to create some type of disconnect. You have
and
to
she did, and she moved out.
be
She wasn't willing to
inclusive.
work it out. She moved out with her single friend.
Well,
Let's go to the comment section. We ain't gonna always blame it.
she found somebody who would
Men
date
are
her.
damned if they don't work, damned if they work too much. Just damn.
Everybody's chase in life is for balance. We all want to find
Everybody
balance.
needs some
And
balance.
I do. It's a very, very hard thing that you're trying to constantly achieve. So
Absolutely.
What the
Now,
comments saying?
Adrian said put her family back together under the same roof seems to be pointed in that direction.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Gwendolyn said, okay, I understand you saying you're trying to provide and it doesn't leave you with a lot of time, but there's a thing called balance and family time coming in the front. What profit a man to gain the world and lose soul and family? The same thing it takes to get her is the same thing it takes to time to keep her and your family. It's time to acknowledge, be accountable, or drop divorce papers and settle on an amount for the
Yeah.
children. Don't procrastinate.
Don't do that. Find out and try to see if that's enough. And if it's not enough, then you need to move on.
Yeah, I mean, if she doesn't want to come home, she doesn't want to come
she
home.
want to come home. That's we good.
But-
Like moving out on that because I work too much, and you accuse me of cheating because I work too much. I think we keep forgetting that part. She accused him for cheating.
She's
of
just
cheating.
probably not understanding. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
okay.
what is it? Why aren't you trying to spend that time with me? You were always trying to spend time with me, trying to get some before, and now it's crickets.
Yeah.
So it might not.
And she
be.
needs to express that, and he needs to again find out. Go make a song like what's his name did on BMF for his wife.
The daddy.
Yeah, the daddy. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
romance
like him
her
to
while
this day.
she romance her and take her out to dinner now. And if she don't come back in 30 days, you
It's
might.
not going to change anything because he's not going to stop working that quickly. This is going to be an entire lifestyle and mind shift
Right.
for the both of them, which they both need to go get help to try to figure out how to
Mhm.
make it work on both ends. He's not about to stop working like that. This is how he's feeding his family.
Well,
And so you asking this man to say cut back how? Depending on what
Yeah.
type of job he has.
So
Cut
what
back
how
that
do you
half
cut
hour.
back?
Cut
If
back
you're a
that half
doctor,
hour.
if you have
half hour
patients
ain't
to
enough.
rely on you,
Y'all
how do you
wanna-
cut
right.
back? There's different
Exactly.
positions in life that require
we
a
don't even
lot
know what
of
he
you.
do. We don't know what type
That's
of
what I'm
job he
saying. So
has.
that's why I said until you know, and a lot of times you marry somebody and you know these things ahead of time, but you think you can change
You
that.
know what?
And that's not how that works
Thank
either.
you. I
You
got
don't
somebody
know.
on my
No,
side today.
I'm trying to be impartial
Somebody
because
on
there
my
are
side today.
professions that are so consuming
That's right.
that you have to, when you marry a person in that profession, you marry that profession as well.
That's right.
Well, maybe she changed her mind. That's why
Well,
she ain't coming back home.
And that's why she can stay there, and hopefully he
There
gets
you go.
some.
Oh,
Hopefully,
see?
hopefully he meets somebody
Now, see if
that
it was
works
a
just
guy.
as much.
If it was a
If it was a guy, what?
that wasn't getting any
What?
from his wife
What?
or whatever,
I'm gonna say the same
you,
thing.
You would be like, hey, he's justified in going out.
I'm gonna say the
and
same
doing,
thing.
Doing
No,
his
I'm
thing.
gonna say the same thing. I'm a fair guy here.
Okay.
I'm not even trying to be funny today.
Okay.
You done moved out because he worked too much and accused him of cheating.
All right.
Don't even have no damn
I was
proof.
going to say, now you can't accuse without proof.
Right.
Come on.
She's just coming up. That's just
Come on.
posturing. She just
Yeah,
doesn't
okay.
have the
but
language.
Posture
sometimes,
this.
but I was going to say, because sometimes people will do what you said they did just because you said they did it, because they feel away. So you got to be careful with putting that on people and then leaving
Now what?
the door open for
Ha.
them to go do it.
Ha!
Well,
Don't do
hopefully
that.
you'll get your family back together, and
Ha.
hopefully
Don't
it's something you
leave.
guys can work
Because
on
you said he cheated, now he is sitting at the house by himself.
Yeah.
together. Yeah, work on it.